Go. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name is Gardy. It's 10:07 on a Wednesday morning, and I have two guests in studio from the Texas City Lamarque Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to start with the first person who hasn't been in studio yet before. I'm going to let you introduce yourself and then share the role that you play with the organization.
Okay, my name is Jessica Spangle, and I'm the Operations and Events Manager at the Texas City Lamarque Chamber of Commerce.
Well, welcome. This is your first time in studio.
Thank you. So excited to be here. I'm kind of like a behind-the-scenes type gal, so this is cool to see how this all happens.
Yes, and we have another guest who has been in studio before, multiple times.
Multiple times.
Good morning. Introduce yourself.
Good morning. I am Lauren Perez with the Texas City Lamarque Chamber of Commerce, and I do member relations.
Okay, so there's a really cool event that's taking place. It's going to be all virtual, 100%, which I think is amazing. And it starts tomorrow. What is it?
So it's 5 o'clock somewhere virtual auction. So typically we do an annual auction in conjunction with one of our events, our Taste of the Town event. But, in all things 2020 and COVID related, we were not able to execute the event this year. So we wanted to still incorporate this auction into our program of work. And, kind of the cool thing about the whole COVID 2020 experience is that it's allowed us to kind of expand our knowledge of things that, we might not have had time to explore. So we found a great online platform called Qtago to host our auction. So it's kicking off tomorrow. It's going to be open for a week, closes next Thursday, the 19th, and we're super excited about it.
I'm excited too. So I had the opportunity to see some of the items
Yes.
that are donated and some of the really cool things that people have an opportunity. First, let's tell people how they can sign up and maybe go view some of those items before we kind of give away what they are.
Yeah, so super easy. We wanted to make this as accessible as possible to everybody. Chamber members, general public, near and far. That's kind of the great thing about technology is its reach. So really easy to register to bid and view the items. Even if you have no intention of buying, I don't know why you wouldn't. There's great items. You can still log on and view the items. So 2 ways to register. One is through a link, and we can maybe drop it in the comments on this post.
Will do.
So it's a link, super easy. You click it, it takes you straight to the website, and you just log on with your contact information, and then you're ready to go. Or you can do it all from your smartphone. So the message that you'll text is TCLM to the phone number 72727, and then you'll get an automated response with a link to click on it. Same thing, it takes you to the site to register.
All right. So looking at the items, and you've seen all of them, is there something that you are very excited to personally bid on?
Oh, gosh.
There's a lot of really cool
packages. So a couple kind of stick out for me. So some personal favorites, some things that my kids would love. Just this morning, we have a Texans fan package that I think is really cool. So it comes with like a 10 by 10 pop-up tent, some Texans tumblers, some rugs. But we decided in addition to the package this morning, it's a piece of art. It's a really cool kind of abstract J.J. Watt painting by local artist Chris Post, near and dear to our hearts. And it's a really cool picture of J.J. Watt. And my son is a huge Texans fan and a J.J. Watt fan. So that kind of caught my eye this morning. I'm like, that'd be a great Christmas gift for my son. Some of the packages that I'm really excited about, there's some beautiful purses and jewelry sets on there. But we have some really cool experiences. So there's a private yoga and wine party at Yoga on 6th. So for 5 people, do a private yoga session with Samantha there. So that's just kind of a cool, girls' night out kind of thing that I have my eye on. Some great fishing trips that I think my husband would love. So
do you fish?
I fished one time. Well, twice.
You have a picture with you holding a fish.
I do. So
that counts.
I know.
Yeah.
We had some failed plans to go with some friends to Mexico last December. Trip fell through. My husband and I had already requested the vacation days off. So we were like, where can we go and change our flight to on Southwest Airlines? And we ended up in Belize a week later, and we went on a fishing trip, and that was really my first time ever fishing, and I caught like the biggest fish of the day, so it was super fun.
It was big.
Lauren, do you fish? Are you going to bid on the fishing trip?
I mean, I've fished before. I would love to go on a fishing trip. I've actually never been on a real fishing trip. I've always fished with camping and that kind of stuff. So I want to do that. I know that there will be some bidding on the Ruidoso trip to New Mexico. That is already in our line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And then to help out some friends, there may be some bidding on the one-page website from Martin Designs. He donated that, and man, that would help a lot of people. So with that, there's also a really cool jewelry set. I'm not huge into jewelry, but for some reason I can't stop looking at it. It's the bracelet and the necklace from Carrot Creations.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big jewelry person, but for some reason, like, I need to have it. So yeah, it'll be that. Yeah, that one's awesome. And then there's a really cool kids activity set. I wish my kids were smaller, because it's bikes, it's helmets, it's skateboards, it's razors, razor scooters and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I could buy it for my niece and then just wait till, 3 more years. But other than that, it's super cool.
Well, now those were all things that were super hard to get during the summer with COVID. I mean, everybody was at home spending time outside with their kids, and you couldn't find a bike or a trampoline or anything. So Walmart donated that package to us, and so we were super thankful to get those items. And I mean, that's an awesome Christmas gift for some kids.
Yeah, that's what, like, one of the first things I thought. Like, you can get all of your Christmas shopping done.
Yes.
For yourself, for the little ones. I even saw there was like a grandmother package.
Oh yeah,
that I may be bidding on. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Ranging from babies all the way to your grandma. You get it all covered 100%.
Well, the grandmother package is full of glitter.
Yeah.
But
it's for a girly girl in mind, for sure.
It is. But it's the perfect little set for a grandmother or even an aunt or a mom and a daughter set. So it has like cookie making stuff, a little setup for like tea party things, lots of unicorns, lots of really cool stuff for like a mommy and me, grandma and me type thing.
Mm-hmm. So this year, with the auction being virtual, because a lot of stuff has been uncertain with COVID, it's Jenny Center's last year, and this is, one of the, I guess, last events, I suppose. I mean, we're running out of year for the most part.
We're going to shove 4 more events in. Just kidding.
We might as well.
Just kidding.
But this is, the chamber, it relies a lot on, fundraising and events to be able to keep doing what y'all do, supporting local businesses and just like connecting people, right?
Yep.
Well, so the whole thing the whole thing is with COVID and everything, just like a lot of people, we had to cancel all of our events. So we were able to safely do our golf tournament, our annual golf tournament, which is a huge fundraiser for us, also a huge networking opportunity for a lot of our members. We did have to cut that essentially in half, but we were able to successfully do that. But with all of the other events that had to be canceled, unfortunately, we do rely on those fundraising events and memberships to be able to support our community with everything that we do when it comes to supporting our business members, when it comes to supporting our community members and all those resources that we have for everybody. Unfortunately, since we are a 501c6 and not a 501c3, we weren't able to get those financial tools like a lot of other people were. So Chambers not being seen as necessarily an essential business for that financial aid really hurt us. And we use that money to be able to provide resources for our members, to be able to do a lot of things for our members, because that's what we are. We're a business tool and a community tool. So this online auction is our last event to try to help raise and jumpstart 2021.
And the businesses, they're pretty generous donating stuff to you guys, right?
Oh my gosh. I mean, we put out a call to action to our members, and they showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're
we're still getting items every day, and our goal was 100 items. We far surpassed that, and when we kind of bundled everything up, so far we have, over 70 packages right now on the site and some more to be added. So we're super, super thankful to our members and non-members too. We had some community members also, step up and donate some items. So many, many thanks go out to them, to all the businesses and individuals who donated.
Well, and just to add on top of that, a lot of the donations are from local stores and restaurants. So when you do bid on the gift card tree, or when you do bid on a gift card or a part of a little package that sends you back to a local business, whether it's a furniture store or, a restaurant or anything else like that, that helps everybody in this area support local and keep the money within the cities and the community. So it's a two-way street. So it's been pretty awesome that the donations also drive business back to our local members.
Get people into the restaurants or go shopping at the places. So I'm going to do this now. So I have my phone and I haven't done this yet, but
oh gosh,
but I did check out Qtego. So I have
it works.
I have this open. I got my text open right here.
Yeah.
So it's really easy. All you have to do is take your cell phone and put 72727
in the phone number spot.
And the phone number spot. And then in the message, I put TCLM.
Yep.
And I'm going to hit send and see what happens. So it comes to green because Qtego doesn't have an iPhone. but Qtego works. So I'm going to wait and see. This should pop back with the link. Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah, to register for the Texas City Lamarck Chamber, click and it gives you a link. I'm going to click on it and it's going to open up right now. If my internet was a little, hey, there it goes. Yes, 5 o'clock somewhere. So it's taking place November 12th through the 19th. You can bid anytime. New items are added daily. So if somebody wanted to donate, let's say they're seeing this now and I have a business. Hey, I want to help the chamber. Can they do that still?
Of course.
Yes. So they can still donate an item, and we'll add those as they come in. And or if you're looking to just do a monetary donation, there is an option there on the website through Qtego to do just a monetary donation as well.
Okay. So as I look through this has all the stuff listed right there. This is awesome. So it's going to let me know. So if I bid on something, teeth whitening. That's awesome. It starts at $100.
From Dr. Tello.
That's a great Tello Smiles, right?
Tello Smiles.
So if I bid on that, would it let me know if someone was like, hey, they bid 120? It would
so what's cool with Qtego is it gives you alerts when people outbid you, but you can also set limits. So you can actually go through the entire list and say, okay, I'm okay with spending $150 on this item and $300 on this item and $75 on this item. So it stops you at your limit. So sometimes you can just automatically win. You can set those things and put your phone down and not have to worry about it. And then the moment that somebody goes over it, it'll let you know, like, hey, your max bid has been outbid. And then you can contemplate whether or not you want to send a little bit more money.
Yeah, that's cool. Are y'all? Do y'all watch the TV show Friends?
Oh, of course.
When Joey won the sailboat.
I was never a Friends person. No.
Yeah, Joey wins a sailboat and he wants to take it. Yeah, but he didn't have the money. He was like, I thought it was guessing how much it was worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, this is not one of those issues.
Right now it's 10:19. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name's Gardy. Take your cell phone. You can text 72727. Text that number. Make sure you text TCLM and put that in the message little section there, and you'll be able to get set up and start bidding and support the Texas City Lamarck Chamber of Commerce. Starts tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, the 12th, and I can't believe it's already here because we had talked about the virtual auction a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like this year's gone by really quick.
No, my favorite with this online auction is, speaking of shows, Jessica has been doing amazing on these descriptions because people will send us these donations and drop it off, but they're like, here it is, and they don't give us a description.
Yeah.
So Jessica's been channeling her inner salesperson, and it was the guy from Saturday Night Live.
There's that Saturday Night Live sketch, and it's Stefan. So it's during Weekend Update, and it's Stefan. And he's supposed to be kind of like a grungy underground, New Yorker. And he comes on and describes all of his favorite places to go. And they're just the funniest descriptions. And the guy who, I can't remember who the actor is that plays him, he always breaks character. And it's so funny. It's one of my favorite sketches. So I'll be in my office typing up these descriptions and I'll just start giggling to myself. And I'm like, I'm wild for this, but it's fun to hype up some of these packages, and it's been fun.
So yeah, I mean, if this is never going to happen, but if she ever decides to find a new career, it should be online promotion.
She could go to
I'll be your hype
QVC.
woman.
Yeah, and it's like we have this beautiful KHEA Radio secret notebook, playbook, top confidential, and
with
go through
custom
lettering.
lettering.
Yeah. Yeah. That was fun. So, filming, I guess, how's it going to go? So if I heard correctly, there was filming for each little section and then it's going to release. What's it going to look like? I know you can bid online, but is that a
Great question.
So basically,
I'm kidding.
That's hilarious.
so basically, we have everything online that you can bid on.
Okay.
But what's cool is we also gave our members who donated the opportunity to be on camera, to kind of say, a little bit about what they donated and a little bit about their company. So our theme is it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So every night at 5 o'clock, we're going to be releasing a spotlight video, which an amazing member helped us film. So shout out to KTA Radio.
Thanks. I know I was literally asking, like, what do y'all want it to look like?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kidding. No, so we need more direction. What's it look like? So it's going to be dropping, I guess, tomorrow, if I understand correctly, right? 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Yep.
Every day
Every day at 5
you're going to have a
o'clock.
sneak peek of some videos kind of just promoting, like,
Yep.
hey, you can bid on this today, or you can scroll through by texting the number 72727, text TCLM to that, and you can scroll through and just bid on whatever you want. Bid on everything.
You should totally bid on the kids' activity package. You fit perfectly on that one bite.
I got 3 of them. I got 3 kids. Oh, here's some jewelry. Private progressive shopping party at Carrot Creations and Urban Gypsies.
I'm excited about that one too.
Oh, here we go. From Benno's. Fish fry for 20 people from Benno's.
Yep.
Yes.
We also have a crawfish boil for 20 people from Pook's Crawfish.
And another great, I think it's for 20 people as well, a catered meal from Robinette and Company.
Oh, that's right.
So those, I thought were really cool, unique packages. At first, I was like, oh, wow, this is a lot, and I was wrapping my head around it. And then I thought this would be perfect for, first, if you're entertaining family or friends during the holidays. The great thing about all of these packages is they come to you. So it's a location of your choice. So, if you have a lot of family coming in for the holidays and you don't want to cook, perfect package. Or I was thinking about for companies, if you're scaling back this year on your traditional holiday party that you might do, that could be a great option to do something at the office, do a big tent or something in the parking lot and have a party like that. So it's a little low key and more intimate. Again, you'll be served great food. You don't have to do any of the work. But I think that's a great holiday party option too for companies.
For sure.
I mean, there's a lot of packages here that are great for employee appreciation, team building, all that other kind of stuff. So, if you're not necessarily shopping for personal reasons, if you want to show your company or employees and coworkers some, just appreciation and a thank you, especially during 2020 when everybody has had to just kind of be flexible and readjust and that kind of stuff. It even showed there was statistics saying that people actually have been working more and longer hours working from home than they have when they've been in the office. So employers, just in case,
Yeah. I saw AC of Texas donated a tailgate package.
Yeah.
And Kathy came out and kind of helped us film and represented ACU like she does all the time. And I like Kathy.
Yeah. So we have tailgating packages. We have a movie night package. We have a mixology package. We have a bunch of different team building experiences would be fun. The fishing trips would be great for whether it's clients for your business or team building, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can do.
Okay.
We've got a 3-hour event package at Top Golf.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
So that's awesome
yep.
for team building or for any occasion.
Did Top Golf donate that?
Top
Yeah.
Golf donated that, so shout out to my friends at Top Golf, my old stomping ground.
Yeah.
That's an awesome package. It's a very, very it's a good value.
Yeah, for sure.
You get a lot for that package.
Here's a really cool one that I would love to have in my backyard, just
Yeah.
to be like, I don't know why, to be able to use it. Like I wouldn't need it. I feel like, a restaurant and bar, like you have to have those. But these, it's like one of those heaters.
So
Yes.
we have one
Right?
of those. So we have a fire pit, but instead of, because I'll put my hammock pretty much right over the fire pit when it's cold outside. But those work great too. So we have one of those, and those are awesome for backyard hanging out. 100%. It's awesome.
And there's James Martin,
Yep.
that starting bid website designing package is $175. And I saw a website, and we talked about this before we went on air, maybe 2 days ago, that James Martin did, and it looks awesome.
Yeah. And website design goes for way more than that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of consulting. So he that's an awesome thing that he donated.
Yep. Okay. What a burger for a year
Oh,
yeah.
and a
That-
swag package.
That whole package that they donated was awesome.
That was probably one of our first items that we got in, and we were all super excited about it. So there's a ton of Whataburger swag in there.
There's a Whataburger speaker.
Yeah, like a Bluetooth
little,
wireless speaker.
It's awesome.
And some like crazy socks, Whataburger themed crazy socks. And
I know
best
the
part about it is
sunglasses,
there's
the
Whataburger for a
shades.
year.
Yeah.
Whataburger for a year.
And a
Whataburger for a
T-Rex
year.
with a Whataburger shirt on it.
Yeah.
I'm always tempted, if you had glasses like that, just to get prescriptions and put them in there and just walk around with Whataburger glasses all the time.
That's actually not a bad idea.
It'd be legit.
Yeah.
So, the auction is the big thing. It's starting tomorrow. But what else does the chamber have going on? It's November, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're running out of time. But
Let's make sure Jenny's not watching this. But this is Jenny. This is Jenny's last year, so we're trying to plan something special for her. She already knows about it, but doesn't know specifics. Just because Jenny is a hands-on president, so you can't really get anything by her.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But other than that, she doesn't know specifics. So we're planning that for her.
Yeah.
We're pretty bummed to see her go, but she deserves it. She definitely deserves some retirement and relaxation, especially after 2020.
yes.
So, and then we're getting together with Paige and planning all of our 2021 events. So
Yep.
we're going ahead and pushing forward with our regular events. Industrial trade shows coming in April. Our banquet is at the end of January. That kind of stuff. I'm already planning YP, Chamber U, Women in Business, all that other good stuff. So it's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess, was it the Young Professionals? I know we're supposed to be doing something, like a presentation. That's
Chamber
for
U.
Chamber
That's
U.
Chamber U.
And that's in December, correct?
Yes.
I'm ready for it.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. So here's the thing that tripped me up about the whole thing was a presentation. Because it was like, if I could sit up and talk and maybe have some points, and I'll point at my notebook and be like,
Like
this, do this. This is bad. This is good, according to me. But again, it's like, okay, what do I know? There's a lot of people that do what we do, and they do it differently, and what works for you may not. But it's all, this is what's worked for me, and I can share that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Well, what's cool is KHEA Radio uses everything that we've learned in Chamber U so far, and you guys can tell everybody how to use it to their advantage when it comes to marketing your business. So it's perfect.
Okay. I love
You'll
it.
be fine.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm nervous.
You'll be fine.
I'm not nervous. I'm just kidding. I don't get nervous anymore. To be honest, I used to get nervous a lot. I used to not like to talk. I used to just be quiet, sit in the corner, and eat my tacos, all right? Now I don't get nervous anymore. It's just interesting how, and that's kind of what I want to talk about, like putting yourself out there and just learning to live with it, and then you don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
I still sweat.
Oh, yeah.
So right now it's 10:29. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name is Gardy. I'm hanging out with Jessica. I'm hanging out with Lauren from the Texas City Lamarck Chamber of Commerce. Okay, this is something I wanted to talk about earlier whenever y'all brought it up. How you're a 501c6, not a 501c3, so y'all weren't available to get any of the funding because you said, well, in some aspects they said, well, this is not a essential necessary business. But then whenever Galveston County Judge Mark Henry said, hey, we need to do something for the businesses. We need a Galveston County COVID-19 Business Task Force.
Oh, yeah.
Who did he call on, right?
The chambers.
On the chambers. And you all came together and said,
Yeah.
hey, this is what we need to do. Here's some guidelines, and this is how we can help work together and promote each other. So it's just an interesting, I guess a thing. And I don't know. But y'all are very necessary
Yeah.
and have been doing a great job working together. How has that been working with the other chambers?
That task force is probably one of my favorite things that's come out of COVID. I was thinking about it this morning. You kind of have to, look on the bright side of every situation. So the first couple months of, the pandemic and quarantine, a lot of people were, myself included, just really down. My kids were bummed they couldn't see their friends at school, and sports were canceled. But, there came a point in time where we kind of had to change our mindset and, kind of look at the bright side and figure out what can we do to help. We need to get over the fact that all of our events are canceled and, our office is closed. We can't have anybody, come in. We love face-to-face meetings with our members, and, that took some adjusting. But, when that task force was formed, like I said, that was one of my favorite things that came out of this, because before then we didn't do a lot of work together as chambers in the area. So it's all of the Galveston County chambers that came together, and we have some great leadership from Hank Doogie, Lake City, and then the health district. They're a great partner in this task force too. But every Wednesday we have a Zoom call in the afternoon, and that's kind of our time to catch up and obviously get updates on COVID, but really use it as a brainstorming session and how we can come together and help our members, help communicate any important messages that the county or health district has, and come up with fun projects to keep a positive spin on the whole situation. So they're all my pals. I love working with them. It's Wednesday afternoon is always a fun time getting on the call with them.
So y'all should be getting on the call this afternoon.
Yep.
Can you ask?
3:30.
Can you all ask the health district what's going on? We need another update. There's been and they're out there, but they haven't been taking over the headlines like normal. There's been other stuff going on. Mm-hmm. So it'd be nice to get an update. I did see an article a couple days ago saying that there's like a 90%. I can't even remember the name of Pfizer. Pfizer was a company, a 90% whatever.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
Something promising. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. So hopefully that works and we can get back to even more normal and learn to live.
Big message right now, kind of coming from the task force is, we're going into the holiday season, so just be responsible when you're celebrating, with your family and friends. Mask up, when you're out shopping. Don't be afraid to get out there and shop and do your holiday shopping. Like Lauren mentioned earlier, supporting our local businesses and shopping in stores here, opposed to some of the big box stores is so important for our community. Because you spend dollars at local shops, local restaurants, anywhere, and that money recirculates in your own community. Mm-hmm. So don't be afraid to get out there and shop, mask up, and then kind of other messages. It's beginning of flu season, and that could wreak havoc on the situation too. So get your flu shot, mask up, celebrate responsibly.
Well, back on the shop local thing too, a lot of our members and non-members in the community have online shopping options now, or curbside pickup, all of that kind of stuff. A lot of our members have been taking advantage of our chamber use and other resources to set up their online storefronts to be able to do all of that. And a lot of them, even if they're still not that savvy to do an online platform, they're even accepting phone calls. So you can look on their website or their Facebook and say, hey, like I really want that. Can you hold it for me? So there's a lot of different ways that you can still stay safe, but shop local.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you can also shop local by doing the virtual auction, going and bidding. So how can somebody do that? One more time, let them know what's going on. How can they get set up to register and look at all the items right now?
Yep. Easiest way to get connected to the online platform is text message, text TCLM in your message box to the number 72727, and you'll get an automatic reply back with a link to hop on the website, and you just kind of set up your profile there, and then we'll be interactive with you during it with some text messages throughout the week, alerting you when new items are added, or if there's a great item in there that might not have any bids, just to say, oh, hey, look at this, this might be great for you. Or there's a link that's gone out. It'll be on social media. It'll be on our e-blast. It'll be everywhere throughout this week that you can just click on to do the same thing. But super easy. We chose the theme. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, just kind of in the spirit of you can bid anywhere at any time in your jammies at home. On the auction. It does close November 19th, but everything will go live tomorrow to start bidding.
All right. Is there anything else y'all would like to share this morning?
So if you decide not to bid, or unfortunately if you lose
then
your
boo.
bid,
Boo on you. Bid more.
you can actually go to TCLMgiftcards.com and still purchase gift cards online for all of your gifts. So holiday shopping, all that other good stuff, it emails it to you, so you can literally print it out and put it in an envelope for a gift, or you can email it to whoever you want to for a gift. So there's that way. And again, just whether it's the auction or the online gift certificate platform, we're just trying to help support our local businesses and communities, just because not only have we taken a hard hit, but we know that everybody else has had a pretty rough year. So we're just trying to support local.
Awesome. That's TCLMgiftcards.com?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How long has that been up? That's been up for a bit. I think I've heard it.
We actually launched that right after the whole pandemic hit, because the biggest things that we saw were everybody with the mandatory shutdown, and then after that trying to rebuild, even with restrictions. So we're just trying to give people not only safer avenues to support local, but other ways that our local businesses can still survive and, still get income for their families and their mouths that they have to feed and all that kind of stuff.
All right. So the virtual auction starts tomorrow. Texas City Lamarck Chamber of Commerce. You can text 72727. Text TCLM to 72727, and you'll be able to get registered and view all the items. Again, thank you guys for hanging out today. I appreciate it.
Thank
Of course.
you.
This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. All right, Facebook. Hey, y'all be good.